From the WHIO Broadcast Center in high definition, this is News Center 7.
The father of a teen shot and killed in his car speaks out for the very first time. Good evening, I'm Yuna Lee in for Jenna Deary. It's a weekend typically celebrated for the bond between a father and his children. News Center 7's Andy Sedlak is live in Trotwood, where one man is grieving the loss of his son this Father's Day weekend. Andy?
Well, Yuna, good evening. The teenager that you're speaking of was found dead in his car in this yard right behind me. Spoke with his father today that said that he tries not to drive past this location. He says there's much more to his son's story than the way it ended.
First is shock, and then it's denial, and then it's sorrow, and then your heart is broken. And then that process kind of repeats itself.
Devontae Rayford's parents spoke to us in the same room where his piano sits. The last piece he was working on was still on display.
Tay was extremely talented. Anything that he really wanted to do, or really had his heart set for doing, he could do. I mean, no problem.
The teenager attended Stivers School for the Arts. On Thursday, he was found shot to death in his car on Filburn Lane in Trotwood. No arrests have been made, but the family says they've been in close contact with police.
Our last conversation, they asked me some information about the investigation, in which some of it, I don't want to interfere with their investigation.
Devontae's father describes his son as outgoing and friendly. He said patience can be difficult to maintain.
It is hard. It's gut-wrenching. It's painful. It's painful for me, my wife, and everybody who knew Devontae. It's painful.
The 17-year-old did not have a criminal record. The family says it's still coming to grips with their loss. They miss a son who shot baskets and played the song Ribbon in the Sky after a special request.
It hadn't really had a full effect, time to set in. Right now, I think we're still going through the grieving process, and I think at some point in time, you miss his laugh, and you're missing.
Well, Stivers class of 2014 will hold a candlelit vigil right here on Tuesday night. Devontae's funeral will be Wednesday at the New Destiny Ministries Church. That's right here in Trotwood. For now, reporting live in Trotwood, Andy Sedlak, News Center 7.
A vacant house goes up in flames, and now investigators are trying to determine if it's arson. Crews rushed to the blaze on Brant Street in Dayton this morning. They were able to get the flames under control quickly, but not before it damaged the back of the house. Firefighters have reason to believe the blaze may have been intentionally set.
We were told that the police arrested some squatters several days ago. So, yeah, people had been living in it. It's under investigation, clearly suspicious. Electricity had already been cut to the house.
Firefighters say they're still trying to figure out exactly how the fire started. At noon, we told you about a motorcycle rider taken to the hospital after a serious crash on Route 4. We now have new video and information in the crash. We're told the man in his 20s was on Route 4 and tried to pass quite a few cars. The motorcycle was in left oncoming lane when the car made a turn and the motorcycle slammed into it. Care Flight rushed the man to the hospital. A Dayton police officer is in the hospital after a car runs a red light. The officer was responding to a call this morning and drove through a green light at the intersection of Ludlow and Washington. The car slammed into the cruiser and the driver got a citation. The officer is expected to be okay. And drunk drivers, beware. The Montgomery County OVI Task Force is manning checkpoints tonight. You'll see officers in the area of South Keowee and Bacon Streets beginning at 11 p.m. Tomorrow, State Patrol kicks off a 6-state project to crack down on distracted driving. Troopers in cruisers and planes will be looking for drivers who tailgate, go left of center, or change lanes without signaling. The goal is to prevent accidents and raise awareness about distracted driving. New at this hour, the Hamilton Police Department and Butler County Coroner's Office are investigating a deadly stabbing. Hamilton police and fire units responded to Monument Avenue a little after 11 last night for a reported stabbing. The victim is identified as 56-year-old Diana Ross of Cincinnati. She was taken to Fort Hamilton Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The suspect has not yet been named. And today, a nice afternoon for a bike ride across the Miami Valley with blue skies and warm temperatures. And we caught Lots of riders along the river in Dayton enjoying the day, but we may be in for a change as we move into the evening hours. Meteorologist Erica Calora joins us now, and she is tracking something. Erica, what is that?
Yes, I'm tracking some showers here on Live Doppler 7 HD radar, and as we take a look at this, we'll zoom into them, and we're looking at portions of southern Mercer County all the way stretching back into Portland, Indiana, also much of Auglaize County and portions of Logan County, seeing some light to moderate rain showers. Nothing severe, just some light to moderate rain. That's all we have right here. Winchester, Indiana, over to Greenville, seeing some showers, and also Richmond, Indiana, getting into northern and northwestern portions of Preble County as well. Now, most of us up to the north and western counties going to have that chance for showers over this evening, but here in downtown Dayton, we are still dry, but we will have better chances getting into tonight. I'll track that for you coming up in just a bit. Yuna?
All right, thank you so much, Erica. And new evidence tonight, meth is making a comeback in Ohio. Statewide drug busts are increasing after a sharp decline between 2005 and 2007. Since October of 2012, there have been 575 meth labs discovered in Ohio. That 9-month trend is on pace to eclipse the number found in a 12-month period in 2011 and 2012. Authorities link the resurgence to a so-called shake and bake method in which meth is made in 32-ounce plastic pop bottles. New information about a 5-hour-long standoff. Police were able to put a man in handcuffs around 8 o'clock this morning. We first brought you this as breaking news this morning. Trotwood police shut down Wolf Road and evacuated neighbors. This started when a woman called police and said her boyfriend had hit her face several times with a barrel of a shotgun. The SWAT team fired plenty of tear gas into that house, which is how they finally got the suspect out.
And upon exiting the house, he took off running. He was again deployed with a beanbag shotgun by SWAT crews, taken down and placed into custody immediately within one house of coming out of his.
We've lived here 18 years, and this is the first time something major like this has been going on.
The suspect is Damon Smith Sr. He's facing a felonious assault charge right now, and police say they'll be adding more charges soon. Overseas violence rocks Pakistan, where 2 separate bombings kill 17 people. The latest came when militants stormed a hospital emergency room, killing 3 nurses and 3 guards. Doctors were there caring for 20 survivors of a bus bomb that killed 11 passengers, who were teachers and students at a university. Still to come, competitors from across the nation are in the valley for a friendly puppy competition. Also, a young mother's worst nightmare, the terrifying moment a car hit her baby, all caught on camera. And next, a dangerous condition for young children making a comeback, how you can protect your family.
Elk and Elk, serious injury lawyers who get results. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO.
I had a bunch of bruises and leg pain and a fever. I found out that I would get to go to New York City.
It's the one day you can give to a family who more than anything else needs the perfect day.
Charcoal went out already? Forget it. There's more barbecue time in every bag of Kingsford Original Charcoal. Kingsford, slow down and grill.
Just because you've passed 55 doesn't mean you have to slow down. At Brookview Place Apartments, you'll find fun activities and a family atmosphere to keep you feeling young. Our facility offers amenities important to you and your family, including controlled access, 24-hour video security, and emergency pull cords. You feel right at home in our spacious rooms. We're a short drive from downtown Dayton, Riverscape, and Millers Lane. Brookview Place Apartments, where acting your age is optional.
Square One, your downtown Aveda salon and spa.
At Joseph Airport Toyota, we love to say yes. Now, let us say yes when purchasing a pre-owned vehicle with a lifetime powertrain warranty. Engine, yes. Drivetrain, yes. Transmission, yes. See how the yes plan will work for you at Joseph Airport Toyota.
The 2013-2014 Premier Health Broadway Series. Get your season tickets now.
Up to the minute you're up. Weekday mornings on News Center 7.
Cameron was born with only part of an esophagus. Special Wish has definitely made a difference in our lives, given us the opportunity to go to Disney.
The memories will last forever.
A bikeway connecting Ohio's largest military base with downtown Dayton is ready for launch. Completion of a 3.5-mile Mad River Bikeway extension will link 330 miles of a regional bikeway paths while connecting Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Grand opening is held for the 21st of June at the Eastwood Metro Park parking lot. A group ride will follow, and you can learn more about the project at DaytonDailyNews.com. And although state and local officials are keeping quiet at the moment, it looks like the city of Richmond has won the title of Stellar Community. Multiple competing cities reported they lost out to Richmond for the grant. It won't be official, though, until Monday, but designation qualifies Richmond for as much as $21.5 million in grants and other federal spending. Now, public health agencies want to remind parents to get immunization and booster shots for kids before they go back to school in August. Whooping cough is making a comeback, and the best way to prevent it is to give kids a vaccine. Doing it now will keep you out of the long lines at clinics or later scramble to get doctor's appointments.
In the school setting, kids are all over each other. They sit next to each other, they share drinks, even though we tell them not to. So they're spreading those germs amongst each other. So it's real important that parents understand that even though they've had the initial shots, they need those boosters to keep that immunity up and to protect them.
You can learn more about how to protect your family on WHIO Reports tomorrow morning at 11:30. Up next here tonight, from Sesame Street to sex abuse allegations and now an Emmy Award. Plus, thousands from across the region enjoy taking the streets, an enjoyable parade and beautiful weather.
And the clouds are here, but the rain not just yet in downtown Dayton. When that arrives and how much you'll see on Sunday coming up.
News Center 7 is brought to you by Reed Orthopedics, Richmond, Indiana.
Hi, I'm Rodney Highfield with Highfield Door Sales. You can count on my company for excellent workmanship and quality materials. So for all your garage door, storm, and entry door needs, just call, click, or visit. And remember, at Highfield Door Sales, our doors are always open.
Motor Trend asked truck owners who aren't driving a Ford to take the EcoBoost Challenge.
Ford, I'm impressed.
Ford F-150 with EcoBoost technology versus Chevy Silverado.
Silverado is struggling right now. The F-150 just totally outperformed it.
It made towing that huge boat around very easy.
I'm very surprised that it's a V6.
I would pick the Ford if I had my choice between the two.
Get F-150 with 0% financing for 60 months plus 1,000 trade assist. Or get up to $8,250 in total savings.
Why don't we call Kettering Moving and Storage?
At Kettering Moving and Storage, we handle local and nationwide household moves and corporate relocations. Call or click for your free estimate today.
Now that's more like it.
Hey!
Hey, Louis. Thank you. Now, why can't you grill chicken like Louis? There's something about a man who knows his way around the grill. It's so manly.
We talking about Louis, right?
It's like some kind of grill master.
So good, they'll think you grilled it. Kentucky Grilled Chicken. Freshly prepared and slow grilled to juicy perfection. Try a 10-piece mixed bucket for just $14.99. Today tastes so good.
I'm Jeff Schmidt. Whether it's sports or business, it's important to do your very best. That's why we are proud to sponsor the Jeff Schmidt 7 Sports Athlete of the Week.
At Messer Roofing, we've been putting a roof over your head since 1977. Messer Roofing has the experience and expertise to guarantee our work and your satisfaction. And at Messer, your H certified inspection is always free. Messer Roofing, putting a roof over your head while staying under your budget.
4:30 the time right now.
Weekday mornings on News Center 7.
Let's take a look at our top stories.
Up to the minute with the latest breaking news.
Here's what we're working on right now.
Up to the minute local news with more reporters in more places.
What we've learned so far.
Up to the minute weather using the best technology.
Live Doppler 7 radar. I'm tracking.
Up to the minute traffic with live point-to-point tracking.
Drive times are being affected by a slowdown on 75.
John Paul and Letitia Perry. Up to the minute you're up. Weekday mornings on News Center 7.
The man at the center of the Buckeye tattoo scandal is selling his memorabilia. The controversy cost coach Jim Tressel his job, and Ed Reif owned the parlor that traded tattoos for jerseys and rings, and now he's putting it all on eBay. A ring that belonged to Terrell Pryor already sold for $18,000. Reif is now in a Cincinnati halfway house serving a federal sentence for drugs. His attorney says material items are not important to him anymore. A young mother and her 8-year-old daughter are hit by a car on a New York sidewalk, crushing the stroller. The ordeal is all caught on camera. The 17-year-old mother says when the car headed towards them, she tried frantically to get her baby out of the way, but the stroller was swept under that car. With no time to think, she pulls herself up and rushes to get far enough underneath the car to bring her 8-month-old baby to safety. Police say the driver of the cab suffered a heart attack and lost consciousness behind the wheel. He later died. Both mother and daughter escaped serious injuries. New information tonight about the former puppeteer who brought Elmo to life on Sesame Street. Kevin Clash has won 3 daytime Emmys. He quit last fall shortly after he was accused of sexually abusing boys. Clash denied those allegations, though, saying his relationships were with consenting adults. A scene right out of the movies, High Over Hollywood. Firefighters, snipers, and SWAT team had to convince a half-naked man to give up his perch on a power pole. A crowd of spectators saw this whole thing play out, including the moment when police finally persuaded the guy to come down by offering him a blanket. He was promptly arrested for trespassing. Well, it's certainly a beautiful day to enjoy your outdoors. A meteorologist, Erica Colora, joins us now. And Erica, you are busy a little bit tracking some showers.
Yeah, we're tracking a little precursor to what we're going to see overnight, and a lot more tomorrow, unfortunately. So hopefully you got the outdoor activities done today, because tomorrow you'll be dodging a lot more rain. We're still in those lower 80s, and this is where we're topping out at today if we don't go any higher, which I doubt we will. But temperatures are around 81 right now from the Dayton Airport. Humidity really not up there too much. It's still fairly comfortable, even though winds are out of the south and west around 8 miles an hour. You can see downtown Dayton kind of hazy in the background, but we are clouding up pretty good. Those clouds have been thickening throughout the afternoon, and we are starting to see some rain across our northern counties in the viewing area. Wapakoneta over to our eastern portions of Auglaize County, St. Mary, just south of Grand Lake, St. Mary's, and Salina, also seeing some light rain. Not really any thunder with this, nothing severe. You don't have to worry about that, but just some raindrops that will annoy you throughout the evening. These will become more numerous as we head throughout the overnight period. Northern Dark County, Greenville getting into some more rain, just southeast of Richmond, Indiana, and north of Eaton seeing some rain as well. Now, this is all because of a system that's off to our west, and this is going to bring a cold front in through the Miami Valley tomorrow. So that, unfortunately, is going to bring unsettled weather, showers, and some scattered thunderstorms possible. This stuff is being eaten up by some drier air that's around our area because we were under the influence of a high-pressure system. But we're going to continue to get a little more wet as we move throughout the later evening hours and into tomorrow. And you can see there's more rain off to our west. So here's what I'm tracking over the next few days. Showers and storms become more numerous tonight, and we'll see more through the day tomorrow. Temperatures still stay pretty close to normal, around 80 degrees, and that's what we'll see over the next 2 days. And then we'll be more comfortable toward the later portions of our work week. Lower humidity, lower temperatures, and plenty of sunshine. Weather Vision Network current temperatures out there right now. Lots of us around 80 degrees in Vandalia. Xenia, you're at 80, upper 70s for Springfield, mid 70s for Piqua and Urbana. And through the night, we'll be dropping through those 70s, but we will continue to have a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm, increasing as we head toward 11 o'clock and midnight tonight. So here it is on Futurecast. This is 11 o'clock tonight. Showers are possible and more possible overnight into tomorrow morning. Now, folks up to the north, looks like you'll have the best chance to start off with rain on Sunday, and this line of showers and some thunderstorms will skirt down to the south and east throughout the early afternoon. Hopefully this gets out by 3 or 4 o'clock so we can get some outdoor plans in, but this activity will taper down toward 4 or 5 o'clock, but we're still going to have some hit and miss showers and thunderstorms around the area by dinner time tomorrow. Drying out eventually into later Sunday night and into Monday morning. So here's your day planner for tomorrow. Be prepared for showers, couple of thunderstorms. Temperatures will start off close to 70 degrees and we'll still get around 80 degrees in the afternoon, with that activity tapering down toward dinner time. Couple of showers still possible on Monday, maybe a rumble of thunder. This cold front kind of settles up just along the Ohio River. That's going to shoot off the chance for that shower or thunderstorm, especially across our southern tier. Temperatures will still be in those lower 80s and we'll be in the upper 70s for Tuesday. We do have a chance for a shower now. One of the models kind of hinting at some showers lingering, especially across the south and east. But we'll have to keep an eye on that. 78 degrees. It'll be a lot better for Wednesday and Thursday. Lots more sunshine. Temperatures actually fall into the 50s for Tuesday night and Wednesday night, so a little bit cooler overnight. 77 on Wednesday. Plenty of sunshine still to come on Thursday with highs near 81 degrees. Yuna?
Erica, thank you. And the people of Versailles took full advantage of today's beautiful weather. Thousands stood 5, 6, and 7 deep to watch the annual Poultry Days parade this morning. The mile-long procession marked the beginning of the 62nd edition of this festival, which started in 1951. Of course, the highlight, as always, the barbecue chicken. Organizers expect to serve 24,000 chicken dinners over the next 3 days. And dogs, not chickens. The stars of the show today in Miami County, 2,000 pups from 36 states are competing for Best in Show. The annual competition, sponsored by Echo Hills Kennel Club of Miami County, continues Sunday. The public is invited. And looks like the pain at the pumps easing just a little bit. Next, gas prices finally going down. See how low they may go, and the station we found where you can get a less expensive fill-up. And the Reds trying to keep a perfect record against the Brewers this season. We'll have highlights of the game so far coming up in sports.
Save over $10,000 on a new F-150 at Interstate Ford Miamisburg.
Are you fighting fast food fatigue? Put down the fries and head to Van Buren Tap Room and Grill in Kettering. Completely renovated with an upscale bar menu, Van Buren Tap Room and Grill serves everything from delicious boneless ribs to a pork tenderloin sandwich so big we have to fold it in half. Van Buren Tap Room serves 14 beers on tap along with 65 craft and imported beers in cans and bottles. Call ahead for carryout at 256-2953 or come see us at 2335 Smithville Road, right at the point of Smithville and Wilmington Pike in Kettering.
Best Fit Dentures, when comfort matters. Our dentures are the highest quality, and our in-house lab means you can have them the next day. We promise you the best value dentures in town. For your free consultation, call 937-432-9015.
This is Hollywood, where the stage is set at two incredible locations, Hollywood Casino Columbus and Hollywood Casino Lawrenceburg. That's right. Now you can experience twice the winning, twice the dining and entertainment, and twice the star-studded fun. Only at Hollywood Casino.
At B&K Heating and AC, we've been keeping families like yours comfortable since 1976. Call today for a free estimate on a new Trane air conditioner. It's hard to stop a Trane. Visit bnkheatingac.com today to learn more. The best barbecue in town is in Miamisburg at the Dark Horse Tavern. Our ribs, chicken, brisket, and pulled pork are dry rubbed and prepared in an authentic Texas wood smoker. Even a native Texan would agree that our finished dishes are so flavorful you won't even need barbecue sauce. With a party room available for events, live music on Friday and Saturday nights, and our daily lunch specials, the Dark Horse Tavern is the place to go for authentic Texas-style barbecue. The Dark Horse Tavern on Byers Road, just south of 725.
Man, the sun is bright today. Where's your sunglasses? I gotta wear these glasses to see, and prescription sunglasses are just way too expensive.
What about Solar Shield?
Yeah, the affordable sunglasses that fit over your prescription eyewear. Solar what?
Solar Shields!
Solar Shields.
Some good news at the gas pump this afternoon. The price of unleaded is finally starting to fall. We checked, and earlier today, gas at this Speedway on South Smithville was $3.61 a gallon. That's 18 cents less than the state average of $3.79. Yesterday, it was $3.82, and it dropped quite a bit from what we were paying last week, an average of $3.92. Well, the Reds have beat the Brewers in every game so far this season, and they'll try to keep that streak going tonight. But they will have to face a pitcher who recently achieved a landmark 1,000 strikeouts and has managed to keep the Reds scoreless so far. Brewers first on the board in Cincinnati. A wild pitch from Homer Bailey sends Brian Hannigan searching for the ball, and there's one run for Milwaukee. Then a sac fly out to the center field that will bring in a second run for the Brewers to put them ahead of the Reds 2-0 in the second inning. Top of the fifth, Juan Francisco sends one to the left field. It's over the wall and brings in Logan Schaefer, and they lead the Reds 4-0. Cincinnati still looking to get on the board. The Brewers are up 6-0 in the seventh. And, well, the Dragons finally shook their six-game slump last night at South Bend, and Dayton looking for a series victory before the All-Star game on Tuesday. And they just might find one against the South Bend team. The Dragons haven't won a series since visiting Bowling Green earlier this month. Tonight's game, though, will start at South Bend at 7. And in what most thought would be a record-setting weekend in golf, Mickelson and Horschel entered today as the only two players under par. John Senden would join them in the afternoon, and all three tied at 1 under. Tiger Woods started the day 4 back from the lead, but has moved to 7 over and is tied for 24th. The leaderboard saw quite a few changes as the evening went on, and the two currently sharing the lead are Luke Donald and Charles Schwartzel. Mickelson is now even and tied for 3rd. We'll have highlights of today's round coming up at 11. And the Dayton Dutch Lions have a 5-game winning streak right now, and so does their next opponent, Tampa Bay. They'll be in town tomorrow to defend their own streak, taking on the Dutch Lions at Beaver Creek High School. The teams met back in April, where Dayton left a 1-0 victory. They're also the only USL Pro team that has been able to beat Tampa Bay on their field. Game time in Dayton is 6:30 p.m. And with the NBA Championship Finals series tied at 2-2, both the Spurs and the Heat know tomorrow's game is a must-win. And for the Heat, it's a chance for consecutive victories and the chance to take that momentum back to Miami. For the Spurs, though, it's not having to win 2 straight games at the Heat's home court.
It is a must-win. We don't want to go back down there down a game with 2 games remaining at their house. It is a must-win situation. Obviously, we lose this game, we're not giving up or anything, but we want to go up. We want to go back up with a chance